Hi everyone! Nothing comes between me and my garden fresh salads. And I've got to harvest more for today's meals. So I'm going to bring you along with me and show you how to harvest lettuce so it grows all season long. I like to start harvesting my lettuce when it's about 4 to 6 inches tall. The best time to harvest lettuce is in the morning when the leaves are crisp and full of moisture. That way you have the best flavor and texture for your harvest. I'm going to show you how to harvest lettuce using the cut and come again method because it allows you to enjoy fresh, homegrown lettuce throughout the entire growing season. What you want to do is either use your fingers or grab a pair of scissors and only select the outer leaves that are large enough for harvesting. And you leave the smaller inner leaves untouched so they can continue growing. I'm going to just cut the leaves here about an inch above the base of the plant so it allows the plant to regrow from the remaining stem. I always leave the growing points or the crown of the lettuce intact. These are the central small leaves at the center of the plant. Avoid cutting in this area so your leaves can keep on growing. Continue harvesting the outer leaves as I need more lettuce for my salads, leaving the center leaves to keep growing because it ensures that your lettuce keeps on growing for a long period of time so you have lots of harvest throughout the season. Now what I like to do, so I have continual harvest throughout the season, is do what's called succession planting. So I'm staggering my lettuce plantings at regular intervals, about 2 to 3 weeks or so, planting new seeds or new seedlings every 2 to 3 weeks. And what this does is it ensures that you have a continuous supply of lettuce so you don't have too much that you can't eat all at once and you can keep on harvesting all season long. And that's what we all want, right? Another thing I like to do to keep my lettuce producing all season long is to rotate my harvest areas. So I'm not harvesting all the lettuce from one container all at once. Makes it look prettier, and that way it allows the lettuce a chance to grow back. So here I have some beautiful Paris cause romaine, a more heat tolerant variety. So plant different varieties with different heat tolerances that will last all season long as well. Lettuce in general though is a cool weather vegetable, so it loves this time of the year here in Southern California when the temperatures are between 50 and 70 degrees, and this lettuce is just absolutely exploding. So here I'm just harvesting the outer leaves again with the cut and come again method, leaving those inner leaves there to keep on growing and to keep on producing lots of salad for me all season. Now to keep lettuce producing, keep your harvest regular. So that way you're eating your fresh salads, you're being healthy, and you're keeping your lettuce rolling. Now I didn't quite get out here to harvest this lettuce in time, and sometimes when you don't harvest it regularly, or it gets too warm, it starts to bolt like this. So it doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It's just part of the growth process and the life process of the lettuce. So you want to try and get it before it bolts, flowers, and goes to seed. But if it does bolt, just go ahead and clip it off. It might change the flavor of the leaves. They might be a little bit more bitter. And in this case, I'm going to harvest the lettuce kind of at the bottom of the stalk here. These are nice big lettuce leaves. They'll make a beautiful wrap today for our lunchtime salad. And that's one reason why you always want to be planting new seeds and new transplants, just in case we have those random 75 or 80 degree days during the winter time. Here in Southern California, it does happen. Little trick that I like to do is keep a piece of shade cloth clipped to the edge here, or the trellis of my garden bed. That way I can just quickly cover my lettuce to help protect it in the heat and to help prevent it from bolting. It's a good little trick to do also in the early spring if you're planting your lettuce in a northern climate, or in the summer to help extend its harvest just a little bit. Another thing I do to keep my lettuce producing after a heavy harvest is I give a nice little feeding with a gentle fertilizer. Now my favorite here is Vermistera Vitality. So I've added some to my watering can here. It's a nice concentrated worm casting tea, so it really helps with the root development of the lettuce and helps protect it from disease and just gives it a nice little dose to keep it growing. A nice little drink here, just drenching down the soil. And you do want to make sure that you keep your lettuce adequately watered throughout the growing season to keep it producing, because obviously if it dries out, it's just not going to grow. Use the cut and come again method and all the other tips I shared in this video so you too can have a continual supply of lots of fresh, tasty lettuce all season long. Comment down below. Let me know if you're growing lettuce right now, what variety is your favorite. I can't wait to read your comments. And do head to our website, CaliKimGardenandHome.com, for lettuce seeds. We just updated with new varieties in our lettuce seed collection. I know you're going to love growing along with me this winter. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video, and enjoy your salads.